Throughout my life, I felt different from others, but could never quite put my finger on what my deal was. There seemed to be no vocabulary for my experience. I went into hiding. Then one afternoon in my early 20s, I was sitting on the back porch of the house where my grandfather and I lived. I looked out over the fields out behind the house, the pasture land, and surrounded by the fences and the beautiful brook that ran through the middle of it. And I began to have what I can only describe as a vision. And in this vision, I saw those things that I saw with my eyes, but in the center of this beautiful scene was an enormous black hole. And the black hole sucked in everything that got near it. And I felt that if I got near it, I would be sucked in too. I had so much shame. What was wrong with me? Why was I so broken? Why was I such damaged goods? Denial is a fantastically powerful coping mechanism, but it's a terrible way to live. Many years passed since that time. I began to write and found I could explore this thing that was me. I decided I would be fearless and that I would write into the black hole, even if I died trying. It was very, very frightening, but I did it anyway. It opened up many things for me. I found I could embrace life, no matter what it took, no matter how it looked, no matter what others thought of me. I would embrace all of it, even the pain, even the shame. And one day, after all those years of internal struggle, it was as if I had taken the jigsaw puzzle that was my life and I shook up the box and I took the lid off it and I threw it in the air and it landed on the table before me, fully assembled. I knew what I needed to do. I would have integrity and I would have wholeness. I would have an authentic life, just as my sister has had, an authentic life just as my parents have had and my friends, and it would be life as a woman. As time went on, it wasn't so much that I came out, more as if I had come in. I had come into wholeness. I began to move in the world in a new way, in a way in which my outsides matched my insides. And there was so much to do. I wanted to do everything, but I couldn't do everything. So I did just the next thing. Now I have peace. And despite my difficulties, and there have been many, my peace abides. And I will not stop short of owning that wholeness. I was a songbird in autumn. I could feel the cold, hardening wind. I could smell it in the birches, and I knew it was time to move on or die. And now, after all this, once more it's spring.